Good evening. My name is Sam, and today I'm going to be discussing a leadership quiz I took online, as well as the results from a questionnaire I sent about my leadership style to 5 other people in my life to fill out. According to the results I have received from the Student Leadership Practices Inventory Test from the website studentleadershipchallenge.com, I have ranked amongst the categories in the following order. First is enabling others to act. Second is modeling the way. Third is inspiring a vision. Fourth and fifth are tied for challenge the process and encourage the heart. Now, I feel there are some flaws in how this test is set up. Before taking the test, it asks the user to be as honest as possible and to rank how often they have done these actions lately. Well, therein lies the problem. Since the COVID-19 outbreak, I have worked completely alone for the last year, and I am only allowed in the office a maximum of 1 hour per week. I show up to gather my supplies for the next week, and I leave. I start my day in the driveway, and I end my day in the driveway. I drive my work truck home. I felt like this skewed the answers quite a bit. What stood out the most was the stark contrast of the results from the Student Leadership Practices Inventory and the results given by the 5 people I had rank me from the questionnaire I emailed to them. Upon reviewing the responses I have received from part 1 of the 5 people I polled with these questions, 2 family members, 2 friends, and 1 coworker, I tied for modeling the way and encouraging the heart, followed by enabling others to act, challenging the process, and inspiring a vision. If I were to rank myself in the categories listed, these are the results I would have chosen. The description from the assessment test sent to the 5 different people I polled are taken from the book Christian Reflections on the Leadership Challenge, written by Cousins and Posner. The description of modeling the way reads, which can be found on page 39, as follows. Exemplary leaders stand for something, believe in something, and care about something. They find their voice by clarifying their personal values and then expressing those values in their own unique and authentic style. This is the category that was highest in both test results. Second, from the Leadership Practices Inventory Test, and tied for first in the questionnaire I sent out to the 5 people. However, enabling others to act is what I scored highest on in the quiz I personally filled out, but it was ranked 4th when others filled out the questionnaire about me. That's a pretty big difference. As for what actions I could put into practice to strengthen my strongest leadership characteristics, my results from the website studentleadershipchallenge.com suggests, and I quote, "At the end of the day, every day, ask yourself, what have I done today that demonstrated one of my key values? What have I done today that might have sent the signal that I wasn't committed to a key value? What can I do tomorrow to live out a key value?" Furthermore, it also suggests, look for others who you think are great leaders, either at your school or your organization, and study them. Ask to sit in on a group where they are leading and observe what they are doing. Set up a time to talk about how they get people excited about working together. I like this second suggestion. My workplace is quite grim. I work in the electrical utility industry, so I work with power lines and metering points. It's a pretty rough and tumble kind of crowd, seeing as how it's the 7th most dangerous job in the world. But many of my coworkers have a pretty poor attitude. Finding a way to energize my workplace and get people excited about it would be quite an accomplishment, to be honest. I'm not currently in a leadership role where I work at the moment, but I would like to move up one day. So that is why I'm earning my degree at Mid-American Christian University. In our assigned textbook, Christian Reflections on the Leadership Challenge, on page 42, it reads, "First, lead yourself. Work on yourself more than you work on others. Work on yourself more than before you work on others. This is what I'm trying to accomplish with my management and ethics degree I'm currently earning. I wanted to empower myself with this knowledge to further my career in the future. I hope to gain more insights on how to become a better leader in the workplace as well as at home for my family from this class.